Howdy, this is Sailor the Piper Man, Piper the Sailor Man. With my second cup of coffee, I made a video earlier, and I want to put another video. This on this. You know, when I first came out of the service, I used to have a lot of anxiety. You know, you've seen a lot of things, you do a lot of things, you're under this stressful environment all the time. And I found out what was keeping me going was the mere fact that I would able to take out time and smoke my pipe. And it would slow me down and it would alleviate some of the stress. So pipe smoking helps alleviate a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, and I highly recommend it. Of course, you don't inhale, right? Now, what tobacco blends help me with my stress? I don't know if you've ever had somebody to recommend a certain tobacco blend. You never wanted to smoke. If you want to lower your stress, you never smoke Latakia and Perique. Well, tobacco blends, pure tobacco blends are nice to lower your stress of the English blends. There's some English blends that are really nice. But for the most part, what did it for me were Sir Walter Raleigh, half and half, the Burley blends. Burley blends that smoked slow. Burley with oriental leaves, smoked slow. For me, those were the best blends to smoke to lower my anxiety. You know, if you're anxiety, man, you don't need a lot of nicotine. You don't want a lot of nicotine. You don't want something that's gonna rile you up. You want to slow down. So for me, Burley blends, Fire Burley blends, and certain Virginia, light red Virginia, pure Virginias blend, you know, well aged and mellow you out. You can smoke it, read a book, play chess, anything to slow the pace down is what I'm saying. But you need to take out time. Smoking pipe slows you down. Reading a good book, enjoyable book, you know, slows you down. Stop watching the news while pipe smoking. There's another thing I would do. Because you rouse you up, it gets you angry, it gets you upset. When you're hearing all this news about crazy stuff. Yesterday I was hearing about a mass shooting or whatever, and that felt really bad, and it roused me up, you know, got me angry. You can't. So you turn off the TV, you find a place outdoors, take your Burley blend, and smoke it. I remember Dave always told me he loved Burley blends. I haven't seen him in a while. I don't know what's happened to him. Dave, if you come across this video, you're right. Burley blends are great smoke, especially well-aged Burley blends. Half and half, so Walter Raleigh, because you can get it. And there's other blends. But those are the two blends I recommend to slow down your pace. Helps you to fight off and ward off all that anxiety that develops. And learn. Sometimes you got to get away from all the action, man. You got to stop. You got to slow down if you want to live a long life so you could have your time to smoke on here on earth. Sailor the Piper Man, Piper the Sailor Man, signing off. Try Burley blends.